So this upcoming week, I am in Utah. If you're watching this video, I'm probably there right now or about to be there, and it's going to be awesome. There's a bunch of people, probably around 500 to 1,000 people that are going to Utah to be extras in The Chosen Season 4. So my brain starts thinking, what could this be about? Of course, as we think about scripture and me looking at the behind the scenes, we're thinking about what could actually be going on in Utah with this many people. And I think I know pretty much what's going on, but I could be wrong for sure. So let me talk about my final guesses before I get to Utah, because obviously if I find out something that I can't tell you guys, I don't want to guess it afterwards. So let me put out my final guesses before I go so that you guys have all the information that I think is actually upcoming. First off, here's my costume for the upcoming, oops, wrong button. Here's my costume for the upcoming, Season 4 extras stuff, and should be a bunch of fun. We put this together with the help of some people from my church and some different people that we know around, and so we were able to put this together. I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear it for sure. But we're going to be going over there, and here are my final thoughts. There's a few things that I think could be happening. One, the raising of Lazarus. This is something that we've talked about for quite a while. If Season 5 is going to be Holy Week, that means that Season 4 has a few things that it has to have. And that includes Lazarus getting sick, dying, and raising from the dead. That includes Peter's name being changed, right, from Simon to Peter. That includes, obviously, Caesarea Philippi, where that happens. It includes Mary and Martha having that dinner with Lazarus and Jesus. It includes a bunch of different stuff, right? There's so much that it could include, but Lazarus is like a non-negotiable has to happen, because Lazarus is the thing that sets off all the people wanting to kill Jesus in the first place. They're the ones that, because of Lazarus being raised from the dead, so many people want to follow Jesus, and it becomes this epidemic that starts spreading and spreading and spreading. So the leaders in the Jewish, sect, they want to take care of Jesus and make sure that he's gone from the picture because of everything that he's doing. So I think we're probably going to see the raising of Lazarus, and that may include some extras in the background or different things that are happening there. We know that quite a few people witnessed it to some extent, or at least saw it right after the fact. So maybe we're going to see Lazarus kind of come back into Bethany, and we're going to see people start to follow Jesus. I think it also could be more likely the triumphal entry. This is going to be the finale, I think, of Season 4, and kind of bring us into kind of a cliffhanger into Season 5. This could be definitely a cool moment with 500 to 1,000 people at the entrance of Jerusalem, all holding palm branches and getting ready to welcome Jesus in on his donkey, right? There's a lot of different areas that they could do really, really cool stuff with that. So I think that's probably the most likely scenario, is that these 4 days are going to be filming the triumphal entry, getting different scenes, getting different moments, and using all those people to kind of fill up the city, right? The city of Jerusalem. The third option that I have is possibly, hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, I wanted to let you know that not even half of the people that watch our channel are actually subscribed. So we could be closer to 60 or even 100,000 subscribers if you would just help me and press that button. My goal right now is actually to pass Rabbi Jason Sobel in subscribers. So if you want to help me do that, make sure you subscribe, and that would be amazing. Anyway, thanks. Let's continue on with the video. That this could be partially for the finale, partially for other parts of Season 4, but maybe even getting some parts from Season 5. I don't know if that's 100% realistic. We have seen that in the past as they shot Season 3, or as they shot Season 2. I mean, when they did the Sermon on the Mount, right? They had a bunch of people come out, the Frozen Chosen, that came out, and they did the Season 2 finale with Jesus coming out for the Sermon on the Mount, but they also stayed there and shot the first episode of Season 3 with all those people. So I wonder if it's going to be something that continues on into Season 5, just like we've seen with Season 2 to Season 3. I could definitely see that happening as well. Now, if that happens, obviously I couldn't tell you guys, right? They'd probably have us either sign something or ask us not to talk about it. And of course, I would be the first person they would look at in terms of people talking about it, right? So looks like we're probably going to do something like that, would be my guess. I could be completely wrong, but I can't really think of any other reason why they would need so many people in Jerusalem at that time. I don't know. I really don't. Originally, I was thinking that with this fundraiser, they would only bring like 100 people maximum, but it seems like they could bring up to 1,000 or more people to this set for specifically being extras. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that could happen. I'm excited to share as much as I possibly can with you guys. Obviously, we're jumping into this and we're having a lot of fun with the costumes and everything. And real quick, I'll show you in this video as well, Vanessa's costume. So you can see that too. I think she looks great. And yeah, should be really, really cool. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. So wish me luck. Wish me not having a heat stroke or anything like that while we're out there. I'll keep you updated. If you want to get like daily updates from me, I'll probably be posting on Patreon as often as I can, taking pictures or saying hi to people or posting people that want to say hi to me. And so definitely, if you want to check out all that stuff, go to Patreon, sign up over there, and we'll do a bunch of extra content over there from this week. So Mary says it's the finale, the entry into Jerusalem on the donkey. Yeah, I think so. I think it probably could be. Maybe all the extras will not be there at the same time, like in the Feeding the 5,000. I think that's probably true as well, but it's still a bunch of people. Yeah. Brendan fits in the first century. There you go. Yeah. I think I'm racially ambiguous enough, you know? Nobody really knows what race I am. If you guys want to see, by the way, I'm about to post a video in just a few minutes on Patreon. We did a podcast with my mom because she was just here this weekend, and it was a ton of fun. Got to hang out with her, and I wanted to do a podcast with her just to get some of her stories from our life and hearing about stuff like my dad and some different things like that. So if you want to meet my mom, if you want to see her and see some of her thoughts on scripture and different things, make sure you sign up for Patreon. And I'm sure she would really appreciate that for sure. That'll be up in just a few minutes. So if you want to see my mom, she's awesome. She's really, really cool. So you just watched a segment of our live stream from this week. If you want to watch the full thing, you can go to patreon.com/thesnipelife, as well as catch full podcasts over there. So we'd love to have you over there. It's the best way to help us to support this ministry and to keep on doing what we're doing. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.